Folks, welcome to Spouse Showdown, the couple collision. Today, it is partner pandemonium for wife warfare.
After 10,000 years, wife warfare brought straight to your homes, courtesy of you two.
Yeah, it was really touch and go for a little bit. If you all are wondering the reason why it's so delayed, Jillian and I were going to get divorced. And then I decided that I needed to, I couldn't sustain my own living on cardboard, so I stuck with her. And here we are. We all of it's in the past now.
All of that was
just
a
like
joke.
Alex's
All of
ulcerative
that was a
colitis.
bit.
We were really shitty with planning too, so we finally got it around.
Which that's what this is all for. So thank you for all your generous donations. And sorry that this is a year and a half late. But Gage, run them through what we're going to be doing today.
Guys, I am joined by two of Yu-Gi-Oh's cutest couples, Brittany and Alex from the Cimoooooooo family, and we have Joseph and Jillian from the Rothschilds. We're going to be putting these two world-class cuties together against each other in a game of the Newlywed Game. You guys familiar with that, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm actually not.
Well, you said you're not? Well, good thing that I typed out the how to play the game so I could remind myself too. Both teams will have a whiteboard, or in this case, I think Joseph and them are going to have a whole bunch of pieces of paper ruining the environment, and take turns answering questions about the relationship. There will be questions both specifically for the men and also for the women. The questions are, quite honestly, stuff you should know about your significant other. We'll have 3 stages to make it close, and we will divide the points as such. Stage 1 will offer a little bit more easy questions, but will only offer 1 point for each. 2 will offer double the points at 2, and then stage 3 will offer 3 points per question. Are you all ready to play?
Yes.
Yes, but you didn't introduce the puppies. There's puppies.
How could we forget? This is Liliana of the Princess of Darkness from Magic the Gathering.
And this is Sadie, named from Sadie from Steven Universe.
I'm glad they could join us, but they better not be helping with any of the questions. That is illegal against the rules. I will enforce it, okay? All right, if you guys are ready to play, I am ready to go to war. Let's begin wife warfare, okay? So I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to tell you guys who they're for. When I say who they're for, that's the person that I want to have the whiteboard, okay? So these first question...
For us, it's the paper, right?
Yes, the paper, yes.
Yeah. I thought like a whiteboard was what happens when I watch you two play stun mirrors.
Hey, relax, bro. The whiteboard? That's every MBT stream I've been into.
I made the same joke!
So this first question is going to go to the wives. I'm going to need you guys to have the piece of papers first, okay?
Okay, so the wives get the board. Got it.
So I'm going to ask this question, and you're going to answer it as how your partner you think they would, okay? And then if you guys get the answer close enough, I'll be generous. If you get it close enough, we'll award the points. If not, too bad. So the first question I have for the wives is, what is your partner's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster card? Monster card specifically. That's a very easy question to start off with. You know, we all know you guys are Yu-Gi-Oh channels.
I'm surprised you started off with a Yu-Gi-Oh question for like tier 1. I thought
we
that
gotta
would be
make
like a
sure
tier
everybody
2
watches
one.
the first like 2 minutes of the video before they click off.
Wait, is
So-
this a monster? Hopefully this is a monster.
So if the wives get it wrong, I get to answer Alex's for a point, right?
If you can, I'll be impressed. Well, I'll award half a point if that's the case.
All right, I'm ready.
Since you guys are the first on my screen, we'll go to the Cimooooooos first, and I'll ask you to just reveal your answer. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Alex, what is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster?
Breaker the Magical Warrior.
Oh, my bad. I vote Ryza.
Okay, Rise is like
Brittany,
second.
I would have fucked that one up too.
That's one that I
That's
would
okay.
guess. That's one that
That's
I
okay.
would guess too. No, I would have probably guessed Bryza as my first choice. All right, Jillian, you're up. 3, 2, 1. What is Joseph's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster card?
It is Masked Hero Dark Law.
Not even close. What did we get?
I wrote goblins, IDK. It
Yeah.
was like a goblin card next to me.
First card she saw is a goblin.
Yeah, we got Goblin
Oh, boy.
Biker Grand Bash. I'm like, I don't know, goblins?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Jillian,
Joseph, I would have pinned Stratos for you.
I think that's a close call for sure. But Stratos I like because it is the mechanism that gets to Dark Law.
That's fair. That's fair.
Already off to an awful fucking start. 0-0. Damn, y'all truly don't know anything about each other. Okay. All right, guys, we have our Yu-Gi-Oh collections. We hold those near and dear to our heart. It's one of our few things that we have as men. What is your wife's most prized possession?
What is my wife's most...
Okay, but what if I don't even know
Yeah,
what my
I don't know
prized
what my
possession is?
prized possession is.
Make something up. I don't know. You gotta have something you treasure.
I have a guess, I think.
This is hard. These are the easy
This
questions.
is stage
Gage.
1. This is stage 1.
No, this is hard because I don't even have like a clean cut answer. To this.
All right, I'm ready.
We'll start with the Cimooooooos again, all right? Alex, the question's on to you. What is Brittany's most prized possession?
I'm gonna go with the dog or this teddy bear that I have that is older than me that I commandeered from my father. when
Well,
I was
is
a
that
baby.
you got to pick one of those? Unfortunately.
Don't worry, they're both wrong.
Oh,
I
okay.
put me.
Oh.
You thought she'd really say that?
Well, I don't consider my dog or my husband possessions. I have signed copies of Cersei and Son of Achilles that Madeline Miller signed and wrote personal messages in.
Joseph, what'd you write? Was it not that? Did you write me?
Oh wait, you're right though. That is my prized possession. The J necklace.
She
What
can't
was
go
it?
back and change.
Yeah,
you're
it's too
so
bad.
right,
You didn't
though.
think so.
Because it was the necklace that my grandma got when I was born. It had a J on it, and then when she died, I got it, and I wore it to both of our weddings. You're so right.
Sounds like
That's
I know her
endearing.
better
That
than she knows
doesn't-
herself.
can't change after.
That's crazy. We're still 0-0. I mean, that's insane after question 2. Stage 1, by the way. Let me remind you guys again. This is stage 1. Being internet personalities, your boyfriends, or their husbands, your husbands tend to say a lot of wacky shit online that might stick with them. What is your husband's most repeated sentence or phrase? What's something they just always say that? You like that's a Joseph mannerism. That's an Alex mannerism.
I think I know what mine is. I don't know if Jillian's gonna know what mine is.
We'll start with the Cimooooooos again. All right, Alex, what do you think? What do you think your most repeated phrase is, dude?
Okay, so I feel like I have 2, so I feel like it could go either way. It depends on like what Brittany thinks. However,
Hey, she got it. That's one for the Cimoooooooo couple. There you go. I would say though, that's a good one.
That
yeah.
is a good one. I would have said
Alright.
damage step. You got
I
it.
think the other
I thought
one
it was gonna be damage step. I thought it could be that too.
I feel like however's more like OG.
Jillian, what you got for us? What do you think that Joseph just be yapping about all the time?
Well, I think there's 2 good answers. The like folks, I think is a really good one. I think though she went with the obvious choice, which is Bussy.
She wrote Bussy!
I would also
Let's
guess
go!
Bussy for Joseph.
She wrote Bussy! Let's go. See, that's what I knew you guys knew something about each other. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud. We know Joseph loves Bussy and Alex
Whoa, hold up.
loves-
He loves
However,
Jillian is the only Bussy I need. She has what we would call a female Bussy.
Shut up, Paige. What is the next one?
Jillian's already regretting this.
Already. It's been 10 years, buddy. She's had a lot of time
It's
to
been
regret.
11. I realize we've been
That's
together
true.
11
That's true.
years.
All right.
I thought it was 10.
I've had this held over to me in past relationships, and I'd be surprised if the girls end up knowing this one. Men, when's the last time that you bought your wife flowers?
How do we specify this out of curiosity?
Man, bro. Like, I'd say, like, you don't have to get it down to an exact month or, like, year, something like that. Just a general time frame. All right, I'm curious. How long has it been? Alex, when do you think's the last time that you bought Brittany flowers?
Well, Brittany has to answer.
There's like 2 instances that pop up into my mind, and I don't recall which one happened first. So it was either Valentine's Day, like 2 or 3 years ago. There was a random time that he came home from the supermarket with like a bunch of sunflowers, and I don't know which one was like the most recent because
You could say,
we're
like,
not
Valentine's
really,
Day
like,
or
flower
supermarket.
people.
That would, like, narrow it down.
It was the second one because I went to Albertsons and brought some home one day because she was having a bad day.
Aww.
You let them have 2 answers.
But I'll give it to them.
Give them
I'll
a
give it
half
to
point. Give them a half point.
them. You want the half? Okay, we'll award the half points. I think that There's gonna be heavier points later on here.
Well, because I had to clarify, because it's like I didn't know the exact point when that was, but I remembered the instance.
You
The other
said
problem is, too,
3
went on, like,
years
a-
ago before that, though? How else
Well,
do you
no,
show
because
this
then
woman
she
love?
started just like buying a bunch of like house plants and flowers like for herself, and then she got sick of flowers because she hated all the bugs that they randomly attracted. So she just went on a spree of hating flowers. So we just stopped buying them.
Well, I killed them all off.
Jillian, though. When is the last time Joseph bought you flowers?
Last Friday, we went to Home Depot and Joseph purchased all of the flowers that I had picked out, and then we planted them together on Saturday.
I don't know if that counts.
It counts. You purchased the flowers.
All right.
I said, and then you're like, here's some flowers for you to plant.
All right.
Did you, like, not write that down or something?
No, I wrote exactly that.
Yeah,
I wrote exactly that.
that's a full point.
I was sandbagging.
That's a full point. All right, it is 2 points to 1.5 points on the
Oh, come on, we get a full one.
No, you got
All
2
right.
answers.
It's early
No,
on.
'cause
It's
you
early
said
on.
What
it's
is
early on.
the most recent? That was the most recent. The Valentine's Day one was before. There's objectively one answer. I'm just
Yeah,
look,
that's
this
true.
is
That's
still-
correct.
There's more.
There's
points
one
to come
answer.
later stages.
You got 2
Relax,
guesses.
Relax. Relax. I'm the one running the show here, and I'll declare them the full point.
You
I'll give
let
it-
Joseph
What the
talk you into giving me a half point.
You,
And then I reverted
you are
it.
biased.
Okay.
You are literally
Alright.
co-hosting an Alex show. You are biased.
Wives, I've got to absolutely know, what is your husband's favorite food of all time? They cannot resist cramming this in their gullet every chance they get.
All right, I'm locked in.
And Brittany's still writing. That makes me nervous.
I might be wrong.
I probably.
Yeah.
All right, well, Alex, what is it, man? What's your favorite food?
Kalbi, which is Korean short rib. Woo!
Woo! She got nice.
She put the
nice.
radish kimchi in there too. Yes, that also is good. But
Give
yeah,
him a half point. Give him a half point.
We have the radish with everything. It's Korean.
What is your favorite food, Joseph? Curious.
Yeah, so we talked about this like 2 weeks ago, and I really don't know what it is. I'm just too worldly. I like too much. I guess I'd say I like fettuccine a lot right now.
What about corn?
What about corn?
I thought you liked corn.
I guess I like corn. I don't think I'd
There's a lot of corn-based meals and products you
be like, what's your favorite food? Beans?
Well, I don't know. You don't.
I'm not a fan of corn on the cob, bro. I'll say that. Tell me this. If your wife has to put on a song and sing every lyric perfectly, what is that song? If it was for me, I would want my significant other to answer Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I was about to say, do I know this?
This one's too easy. Too easy, baby. They make them too
I mean,
easy for me.
I
Do I even
hope.
have any song that I can sing every word to?
For me, it would be Skibbity Fortnite.
I know what I would say.
I know what you would say, too.
I hope so.
Brittany, you're signing up for American Idol. You're going to be the next big star. What are you singing in front of Simon
I would
Cowell?
never sign up for American Idol.
I have a guess. It's gonna be wrong, but we'll go.
Brittany, lay it on us. What are you belting out there?
Okay, Alex and I have a funny story about this song, so I'll just pick this one, I guess. Here I stand from Medina.
Holy shit, she got it!
They got it. Let's go. The Cimooooooos are kind of crushing it right now. Unless, Jillian, what are you singing for the next episode of The Voice?
I mean, honestly, I sing a lot, so there's a lot of songs I know all the words to, but Paradise by the Dashboard Light was the first song that came to mind.
Banger. Great choice. Joseph, is that what you wrote down?
Hell
Absolutely.
yeah!
It is.
Absolutely.
It
Hell
is.
Okay.
Let's go. I personally have a ritual, as you would say, when I leave the house. I do the phone, wallet, keys check, you know? But, wives, I gotta know, what does your husband not leave the house without? What's something they cannot leave the premises without on their person?
What, we're only supposed to pick one thing?
One item, particularly. If you know more of them,
But what if your husband's kind of forgetful and often leaves things at home?
you could say he can't leave nothing, right?
Okay, well, as I said, Alex leaves the house with a distinct amount of things every time he leaves.
If you can name them all and he gets them all right, that's just more impressive, I think. Alex, you're in a rush. You got to get out of the place. What are you grabbing? What do you have to put in your pocket?
My chapstick and my glasses cleaning cloth.
Wallet, keys, chapsticks.
That's
glasses,
good
cleaning
enough.
cloth.
She got the outlandish ones. She got the ones that the chapstick and the. Come on, Joseph.
You
Bro,
are
that's
playing
crazy.
favorites here.
You really are.
I'm not. If I was getting paid, I would.
I thought the wallet and keys were like a given. That's why I didn't say those.
Well, that's why I was confused, because wouldn't everyone leave the house?
Yeah, that's like a given. That's
No,
like a given.
Joseph will forget these things. That's why it's not a given that people remember them when they leave the house.
Joseph, besides your dignity, what do you leave the house with, bro?
That's like a compliment, right? It would have to be my phone, probably.
No, you left the house without your phone just last week, and then you drove back and were like, I forgot my phone. I have to come back.
Well, then there's not an answer for me. I don't know.
I put shoes.
Shoot.
That's like the thing
Has he
you
left
most
her?
consistently
I don't know,
leave the
Joseph.
house
Have you
with.
ever left the house barefoot? That's fair.
All right.
He's like, all right.
I would like to be rated independent of the points that Jillian has racked up.
Well, it's just Gage is giving out questions that are hard to answer.
Yeah.
And this is stage 1. They're supposed to get harder.
We'll move on to stage 2. We just left off on the wives. Pass it back to the men. Let's give it to them. All right, it's your lucky day. Your wife just hit the lottery. They're rich. And she's buying the first thing for herself. What is that item going to be?
Oh, they
Newfound
know this.
infinite wealth. What's the first item they are adding to their personal collection?
So easy for Alex.
Brittany, you're a new millionaire. What did you just buy?
A Birkin.
A Birkin bag? All right, easy. Seem to know that one right away. Jillian, what are you buying? I'm curious.
I'm buying a drink. You win the lottery, you're really happy. I'm buying a drink. Don't know if it's a coffee or a beer. I'm buying a drink.
Joseph, what do you get? What is she buying?
Not that.
Not a drink?
I wrote the house edition.
Well, that would be the second thing.
That's the second.
That would be the. That's
Well,
the
but that was
next
like a thing
purchase
for
is the
both
house
of us.
I know,
So that's
I
why I
don't
was like,
really-
it's like when I was like, oh, if I won the lottery, I'm immediately like paying off the house and putting the addition on. But that's something for both of us. But if it's just for me, I'm like, oh, I'm buying a drink. I'm happy.
Just
you
to
know?
celebrate first. Just to celebrate first.
Yeah, yeah.
Fair.
All right, wives. I'm curious. Your husband, they do a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh chatting on the videos and stuff. All their YouTube work seems like easy work, right? What do they do around the house? What percentage of housework would you say your husband does? I'll give you a little leniency. I'm gonna do like 5%, give or take. So.
Does
What
this include
percentage?
yard work, or is it just the work inside the house?
Includes yard work. That's all a part of the house.
I feel like yard work's fair.
It would have been easier if there wasn't.
Yeah,
yard
yeah, it
work.
would have been easier if we subtracted out yard work.
She's writing a paragraph.
No,
She's writing a
I'm
sentence
putting,
down.
I am gonna put my estimates with yard work and my estimates without yard work because I think that's fair.
All right, Alex. How much would you say you do around the house?
I know I don't do as much as she does. Like, that may shock her. Depending on how busy she is, it can actually fluctuate. I think on average, 35%. I feel like I do like 1/3 of the work. Hey, that's within the 5%!
That's
Yes!
within the 5%. They got it. You know what? That's humble. That's humble of you to say you do so little, bro. Get your shit together.
I try.
Joseph, be honest, just like Alex was. How much do you do around the house? I do hear of Jillian and her love for the lawn.
Yeah. So the problem here is that the answer is 100, but it's a question of not what I do, but what Jillian thinks I do. So it's going to be a little skewed here. With the other issue is like there's a lot of stuff that Jillian does, like she always does like the laundry or whatever, but the things I do are like big projects. I will like clean the house like top to bottom, and like so it's kind of it's hard to measure. I would say yard work inclusive, I would say 40, and then yard work exclusive, I'd say 65.
Okay, yard work 30, and if we're not thinking of yard work, 50.
We're not within the range. We're not within the range.
Not true. I didn't know you had such a low opinion of me.
Well, no, it's just because I
She's
do
like,
so
you could
much
Better
yard
start
work.
doing more around the house, Joseph.
It's like if
you
it's
could be
just
doing
the
more.
house, it's 50%.
No, it is not.
What? I thought it was.
Moving on.
So it's no surprise that our wives are very intelligent women. They are definitely in careers that probably hold more smarts than us, I'll say it. But what is your wife's favorite piece of literature? What do they like to read, bro?
Wait,
What's
okay, to
it-
Wait,
clarify.
can we do like a genre?
Fiction or nonfiction?
Because I don't really like. I don't have a favorite.
Well, you know what? We'll do a genre. We'll do a genre. I think that's
Okay,
okay. I was thinking
easy.
more of a specific book or something, but I think we could broaden it. Let's do a genre. What's their go-to reading material?
Wait, you have to answer for me, right?
Wait, so Alex, you're supposed to be writing something down, right?
No.
Jillian,
Oh,
you're
wait,
writing it
yeah,
down,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
Joseph's going to say what it is.
Oh, it's for the wives.
Yeah, it's for the Y.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I think Gage got confused. 'cause
No,
we just
wait,
did
I think it's backwards. Wait, it is backwards.
Oh
I
wait, it is
definitely-
backward. Oh wait, so I have to guess what their favorite literature
You have to guess
is?
what her favorite thing
Oh,
to
okay,
read
okay.
is. Her favorite genre.
It's not gonna change. We're still gonna get it. He could just turn his chair. He doesn't have to leave the room.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Alex. What's Brittany reading in her free time?
Smut.
Smuts!
Porn! The gooning wife!
Tell us about the lovely world of smut.
It's great.
There's the girlies that love reality TV. I am not one of those girlies. I don't give two shits about reality TV. I don't watch The Bachelor or anything like that. But I will read smut, and to me, that is my reality TV.
But if there's elves and fairies fucking, she's in.
It's my reality TV.
Is there a smut section at a public library? Jillian, what are you reading in your free time? What's your favorite form of literature?
I just read a lot of fantasy books.
Just fantasy?
Yeah.
Is that what you got, Joseph?
Yeah.
The fantasy. The fantasy.
We both win that one. All right, Joseph, we're safe.
Amazing. All right, 2 points to both of the couples. I'm so proud of you guys. Look how far you've come. I've got a lot of things that really grind my gears. But women, I'm curious, what's the one thing that irritates your husband the most? What's their biggest pet peeve?
Wait, like in general or like a thing
In-
that I do?
In general. Could be
Okay.
anything that anybody does. What's the one thing that, like, you hear that pen clicking and you know, oh my god, Alex is going berserk.
The problem here is that I am so chill that I don't even think I have one.
I mean, if she writes that, that's just cheating, right?
Alex, what pisses you off, bro? What really makes you angry?
Like Brittany said, I think there's a few things. I think the one that probably is the worst is like being late or like people being late in general.
She said lateness. Damn, they're on
Uh-oh.
sync here.
Ooh, 11 a.m. on Fridays must be a taxing time for you, huh?
It's fine. I make it work.
Chillest dude on earth. What grinds your gears, man? What makes you a little bit upset?
I guess I would say not to get all therapy about it, but when things are like out of my control, and I guess the thing I complain to Jillian the most about is like when videos are late.
I put other people being dumb.
Well,
I think that falls under it. I think that's like
I think
that's
that
pretty.
falls under it.
That's pretty encompassing. I think.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
late,
we-
being
yeah.
dumb. I'm gonna give you the
We'll
points.
take
yeah,
it.
we'll take it. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the points, being the generous host that I am, and clearly not biased. This is the last one we got for the men for stage 2. Keep in mind, we're going to bump up to 3 points after this. So it still is anybody's game. Men, I got to know, what is something your partner gets oddly competitive about?
oh god, there's just like 1,000 things here. Cleaning percentages.
All right, Brittany, what will you not let Alex win?
Monopoly.
Oh, okay. I put Mario Party.
Yeah,
You could
that
very-
was also my like. I was like, it's Mario Party or Monopoly.
Yeah.
She said Monopoly. I'm not
That's
counting
fair.
that
That's
one.
fair. No, I
Yeah,
was
no,
wrong.
that's fine.
I was wrong.
I would count that.
What do you stop, Joseph? Now you want to complain about me?
Mario Party is just Monopoly with Peach in it.
But I don't know, but I elect not to give them the points for it because they're ahead. Jillian, what will you not let Joseph win?
Oh, no, that's not what the question was. It was what do you get weirdly competitive over?
Okay, yeah, well, what are you oddly competitive about? What do you make sure you win every time?
Oh, no. Joseph's gonna say bowling because I'm competitive about it, but I'm really bad at it. And then I get upset about it because I'm a sore loser. So he's gonna write bowling.
That is not what I wrote.
That's not what you
I
wrote?
wrote apps.
Oh,
She's competitive
yeah,
about
Duolingo.
the Fitbit, the Duolingo, all the apps.
You're right,
That's
I
true. You
am.
get competitive about that too.
Oh yeah, that's why I said there's a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right, well, damn, neither of you guys got points that time. Depressing. I, myself, have always been a Selena Gomez fan. Huge fan. But, wives, I gotta know, who's your husband's celebrity crush? If you weren't with them, who would they be macking on?
Okay, and I have to put an answer because generally there is.
We can go now.
Oh, what the hell's that girl?
We'll start with the Rothschilds first. You know, famous YouTuber, Yu-Gi-Oh guy like yourself, who you linking up with if it wasn't Jillian?
You mentioning Selena Gomez at the beginning, I think, led her down this path, which is 100% correct. It's got to be the one, the only Carly Rae Jepsen.
Ooh, call me. Definitely.
She has an
Absolutely,
impressive
bro.
body of work outside that song.
Oh, yep, an impressive body, all right.
But Alex, what about you, man? Who's your celebrity crush? You had to think about this for a moment.
Well, I still don't have an answer, so like that's where it's like it's like biased here. So, but it's fine. It's fine. It would probably be someone Asian, so I'm just gonna say that.
I bet your childhood one.
Oh, Zooey Deschanel. I did have a
When he
crush on her when I
like,
was
a
young.
teenager.
Oh, she's so
She's
cute.
not, which is fine. She's not Asian, but yeah, when I was like a very young child, yes.
He doesn't have one.
Watching Will Ferrell pull Zooey Deschanel in that movie gave me an immense hope as a child.
Same.
Quirked up guys can end up with attractive women.
We are 13-9 going into round 3, but keep in mind, stage 3, all of these questions are worth 3 points each. Anybody's game, clearly. So I definitely ramped up the difficulty for these questions, though. I'll be surprised if you guys get any points at all. What would you say your wife says is the least attractive feature about you?
Ooh.
My man is perfect for everything. Fucking ugly.
That's
in
rough
that
because
one
I'm a catch.
Yeah, he's
Fuck.
kind of perfect.
I can think of 2 things for this.
The question is not what is your least attractive. It's what does your wife think is your least attractive.
Yes, it's what
Yeah,
do you think
I
your
got it.
wife thinks is the least attractive? Brittany, rip off the Band-Aid. What is it?
I guess just like skin generally.
Can you be specific?
All the like acne scarring.
There we go. Yeah, I have like acne because my UC was so bad that it caused like just crazy inflammation and like acne, and so like I still have the scarring from it. And
That's
it's
why
like
you have an 87-step skincare routine.
that exactly. I got a lot of work to do.
Jillian, I know you're with an absolute hunk of man over there, but there's got to be one thing that's like, you know what? If I could change one little thing about him, it would be this. What is it?
No, honestly, physically, I can't think of anything.
If you wrote nothing and he wrote nothing,
But
like,
no,
that
but
actually-
there's got to be something because I did have to write something down. So please do take a shot.
I don't
yeah,
know,
like,
let's-
think of something. It's gotta have to be
Let's also go with skin. You can moisturize more.
something. He's
You made me
offended.
write something.
I wrote feet.
What's wrong with your
Feet?
feet?
I just think you don't think my feet are very attractive.
No, I don't like feet in general. I don't like anyone's feet.
See, I mean that.
But like, there's nothing wrong with your feet.
No, I didn't say.
don't
I
like-
wasn't saying
I don't
there
like
was anything wrong with
elbows
my feet.
either, you know? Like, it's not like you have bad elbows. I'm just kind of like, I don't like people's elbows, you know? Like,
I know. I'm aware. I think
don't
my
think
feet
you
are
have
To
great.
be fair, Joseph, if you're looking for people to praise your feet, we already have the platforms built for that. So
no, your feet are nice. I kiss your little toesies sometimes in the morning.
No,
Obviously,
but
I think
okay.
they're nice.
Here's why I wrote feet. Sometimes I'll like. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm done. We're not going any further. with this.
Okay.
all right, next
Keep going,
question.
keep
Maybe
Next
it's for
question.
the better. All right, we'll move on to the next one here. All right. Obviously, they made it. It worked out. They're doing good. But let's say Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube didn't work out for the boys. Their other YouTube endeavor did. What's their channel about?
Damn. Unfortunately, I think that my colleagues know this one better than my wife, but I think she probably knows.
This is like hypothetical, right?
Well, actually, I have 3 successful channels in all of my different hobbies. All right, Alex, Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't work out. What are you doing instead?
Travel YouTubing?
Wow.
Bring back Eat Out Vegas. Whatever happened to that?
Eat Out Vegas
Real
2.
ones know.
We stopped eating out. That's what happened.
Alex, if you invite me over, I'd love to eat out your Vegas. If you-
Joseph, okay. What are you doing instead of Yu-Gi-Oh! For YouTube?
This one's rough. I think if you answered this question in like 2024, it would be like, I don't know, politics or the fucking Garden of Banban. But I think the only good answer is Magic the Gathering.
No, literally, your non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Related thing
Will
you
of
have
the
right
Will of
now.
the cow
Oh, Will!
Oh!
But no, that's
you
working.
say
That's why I wrote
Yeah,
the
that is
style
working, and it's actually
content.
doing pretty
like,
well.
Will of the Council styled content. Literally your non-Yu-Gi-Oh! Endeavor that's very successful.
But it's work. That's not the question.
But like, if you weren't doing Yu-Gi-Oh, you would do this kind of stuff, evidenced by you're doing it right now, and it's really great.
I'm also doing Yu-Gi-Oh. I think I'd do Magic.
Your wives have become very successful women, and we love them for that. But what would their dream job be as a kid? If they could have did anything. Me, I wanted to be an astronaut. What was that dream job for them? Brittany, laws worked out great. But what would you, if you had any sort of choice, what would you do if you could?
Well, it's not even what I would do if I could. It's what I wanted to
It's
do when I was a
what
kid.
you wanna
which
do.
I either
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to be a doctor or a princess.
Doctor or princess, pick one of them. One of them. Don't flip it over yet.
They're both wrong. It's fine. I put pro skater. She was already a skater, but I thought like, you know, the next tier up.
Are we talking like skateboarding or like?
No, like ice skating. She did competitive.
Oh, like ice skating.
For like 10
I was gonna
years.
say I want to see Brittany hit a kickflip. That'd be crazy.
I'm not coordinated.
That would be nuts. No points awarded. No points awarded. Joseph, what would Jillian be doing?
I would be the first female president of the United States of America.
Wow, that was not what I wrote at all. I wrote
Really?
JAG officer. You wanted to be a lawyer in the JAG Corps.
That wasn't my dream until high school.
When did I meet you? Oh, I thought that was
yeah.
free money for us.
No,
Fuck.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I told everyone I wanted to be the first female president of the United States
It
when
could
I
still
was
happen.
little. I don't want to do that anymore.
Biden's got to hold out for another couple
I
years.
don't want to be the president.
You're gonna answer this how you think that your woman would respond. The question is, the prompt, I wish my husband would pay as much attention to me as blank.
Yeah, you can write it.
Wait, you said it's I wish my husband would pay as much attention to me as
Blank.
blank. Oh,
Blank.
okay.
Is it like as he pays attention to something else?
Yes, yes. Joseph, what's taking up all your time these days, huh?
I'm always looking at tweets on the damn phone.
Twitter? Screens! That's like that's good enough. I'll give it. Alex, what about you, man?
I'm trying to think what's like second and put that in the blank.
There is something.
She's like, I know what it is.
Old school RuneScape.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
Wait. So let me pose a hypothetical. Let's say that you're doing a raid. Folks, if you want to hear the answer to this, will the council?
You should have had me on that episode, Joseph.
I know. I didn't know. I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
I sent you the story.
You did. Yeah. You did.
All right, men, for the last question I have to put to you. I don't know if you'd remember something like this. I don't think I would. I need to know if you know what your significant other wore on their very first date. On your first date as a couple.
But what if we didn't really have like a date?
I got it.
I mean, your first, like, hangout sesh or something. I don't know. Like, their first, like, real-time alone together.
I don't think we can answer this one.
Oh, I think you can.
I don't think we should.
How specific do we have to be for
I got it written, and I think she knows what it is.
Yeah, we should not do this one.
No, we do. We do
No,
need to.
no.
We need to. We need the points, Jillian.
No, we should not.
Jillian, what were you wearing on your first date with Joseph?
What were you wearing? Come on.
Nothing.
Nothing is correct. It's 100%.
That's true love, bro.
Oh man. And who can blame her?
Yeah, the points haven't gotten you really any close to them, but I'm glad you you got the points for that one. Still well way off from catching up even, but.
I was wearing jeans and a navy blue like knitted sweater and sneakers.
I'm wrong. I put long sleeve, thin black sweater, not navy. In that picture we took, like it looks black.
Yeah, well, it's really.
It's because the
dark,
lighting. Oh,
Yeah.
that might be why. Okay.
But it is navy.
Yeah, I was thinking of that. I have that image burned in my head, so that's why.
I got that image burned in my head too.
All right, last one.
All right, I'm glad you all could join me today for Wife Warfare. Women, I'm glad you could take the time to spend some time with your man and hop on this silly little show for their silly little YouTube channel. I gotta ask you though, what's something you wish you and your husband did more together? Joseph, Jillian, what could you two be doing more together?
Well, we already did the one weird one. I think she could have written down sex, but I think I would probably say go on like stupid little trips together.
I put
we
spend more time chilling. So I don't
More
know.
time chilling?
That's chilling.
That's a little more involved than
It's-
chilling. That's
I
like,
wouldn't.
I
That's a
don't
little more
know.
traveling
Because
than chilling.
sometimes
I
we
don't
just
think I
get
can
in the
get
Points. How
car.
about that?
the half point when they're worth 3 points, you know what? I'll give it to them. Yeah, 15 and a half points.
You get 1.75 points for that.
All right, Alex, what could you two be doing more together?
I was gonna say I don't feel like there's a good answer to this. Although what they said, like more trips together. Oh, shut. That's true. That is very true. Actually, I wasn't gonna get that.
No points for that last one. Man, I'm surprised you guys got some of those right in stage 3, though. I thought those ones were the difficult ones. The final score that I have in front of me is 22 for the Cimo team, to 15.5 to the Roth child.
I demand a
15.75, we
recount.
gave them half.
15.75. My bad. I'm sorry. I forgot to award the
Is
extra
there like a
0.25.
final Jeopardy style thing?
We can put our marriage on the line.
Maybe it just leaves you with something to think about. There you go.
Eh.
Don't worry, I'm thinking.
No, thank you guys for participating in Wife Warfare, even though it was like a year late. No problem, though. I'm glad we figured out who the superior couple is. Seems to be Team Cimoooooooo's taking home the gold this time.
This time. Gage, Joseph, Jillian, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I know we've been planning this forever. But yeah, it means a lot because it was for the donation for the charity event. So thank you. Maybe we'll do this again. I think it'd be fun. Also, preface: neither of us practiced before this, so Joseph and I talked about this. Like we're going in blind, right? And we both agreed that's the fun way to do it. So
I don't
didn't
know.
say that.
I don't know. Brittany knew what this game was, and I didn't even know what the game was.
John's.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
So,
yeah.
you know.
Whatever.
And I was
I'm
using the
thinking
Mad
of
Catz
that.
controller, and the sun was in my eyes.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. We didn't even have a whiteboard.
All right,
Tap
thank you
jump
guys so
was
much for
on.
watching. We'll see you next time.